Hey everyone, it's Mike here from the SEOpub.com, and I'm going to show you in a quick video here. Last week we talked about how you can use SERP feature data in Semrush to find new content ideas, new keyword ideas, maybe opportunities to improve your existing content. This week I'm going to show you how you can use SERP features to help improve your brand's visibility. Before we dive into that though, make sure you head over to the SEOpub.com. Sign up for the newsletter there where I send out tips like this every single week. And if you're interested in learning how I can help grow your website, head over to clickconsulting.com and hit the Get Started button over there. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to use the SERP features. We're going to do domain doesn't rank again, like we did in the last video. And we're going to use people also ask questions. And then in the advanced filters, we're going to include ClickUp. And we're also going to include the word how. And what this is going to do is pull up search terms that include how and ClickUp in the same query. And what this does is you get a lot of questions about your brand. If you're selling a product or a service, these are questions people are asking in these search results or inside the search engines about what you offer, what you do, what your product is. And these are terms that ClickUp is often going to rank very highly for. But there's people also ask questions that are showing up in the search results that ClickUp doesn't rank for. And it's usually very easy to take over those people also ask questions if you just look at the questions and the answers given and kind of modify something to put on your pages that answer that question and just increase your brand search visibility that way. So how to use ClickUp. Obviously, the reason that this shows up a ton of times here is because ClickUp is a pretty strong brand. They rank many pages within the top 100 for a lot of these terms about their own brand. But here's one, how to use ClickUp for project management. There's a people also ask question box about this topic, and ClickUp absolutely should show up in there. So what can they do to modify their content to show up for that? How to create a form in ClickUp. Okay, of course they rank very high for it. Terms like these, they show up number 1 and number 2. But if there's people also ask question, they should show up for that too. It's their brand. Questions like how much does ClickUp cost? Again, they're going to rank very high, but they also should have the people also ask question. And then the other thing you can do is similar to what we did what I showed in the video last week, is you can go back, look for domain doesn't rank, and do the featured snippets. Again, these are going to be questions people are asking about the brand. Here's a featured snippet shows up for how to use ClickUp for project management, but ClickUp doesn't have that featured snippet. They absolutely should. So that one shows up. That's the only one in this case that shows up there. But for a lot of brands, especially brands that aren't as powerful as something like ClickUp, you'll see opportunities to grab featured snippets that are about your brand and just increase your search visibility. So the other thing you can do is you can go through the featured snippets. You can go through the people also ask questions again. And you can change this how to other things that people might use to ask questions. So you can use things like can I and where, things that people would use for asking questions about your brand. You can put in here and do the same exact thing that we just did and look for opportunities that way. So that's it for this one. A really simple way to look for opportunities to increase your brand visibility. Again, if you haven't already, head over to the SEOpub.com, sign up for the newsletter there where I send out tips like this every single week, and I'll see you in the next video.